Hey, welcome to my breakdown of the Final X 2023 series between Chance Marsteller and Jordan Burroughs. If you want more content like this from me, please go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel. It's going to help me out a great deal in growing my channel. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at TheWrestlingDad149 or on Twitter at TheWrestlingDad14. Okay, let's jump right into this weight. 79 kilos at Final X 2023 was by far the most interesting weight class. Jordan Burroughs versus Chance Marsteller was an incredible series of wrestling at the 2023 Final X, but I think it's going to be more well known for its controversy rather than the incredible wrestling that took place during this series. Okay, in match one, the guys trade takedowns, and then Chance gets to a single leg and ends up getting a push out on Jordan and goes up 3-2. And there's about a minute left after Chance takes the lead. He's able to hold on throughout the whole last minute against Jordan, holds center, doesn't give up any points, and the time runs out and Jordan calls for a brick. Nobody knows what Jordan wants to challenge. It really doesn't make much sense. His coaches don't really know what he wants to challenge. Chance doesn't know what he wants to challenge. And he says that Chance pulled on Jordan's singlet at some point during the match. So they go back, they look at the tape. With 15 seconds left in the match, Chance had pulled on Jordan's singlet. So sure enough, Jordan wins this challenge and wins the match by criteria 3-3. I, as well as other people, were in an uproar when this happened. It was really felt like a Bush League way to win this match. But when you go back and look at the footage, you can see that Chance does stop Jordan's motion when he snags his singlet. I still think it's incidental. I don't think Chance meant to do it, but it does stop Jordan from getting an attempt in. So I don't know. If it's not Jordan Burroughs as well, I don't think anyone else gets this call. If it's Jason Nolf against Kyle Dake, Jason Nolf doesn't get this call. That's just my feeling about it. That's my opinion. It just seems like it's something that Jordan would get, and maybe most other guys aren't going to get this call. If you go back and actually look at the rule book and the procedure for this, it says very clearly that you are not allowed to challenge after time has expired unless the points go up on the board late. So no points went on the board because nobody saw the singlet pull. So there's no clarification about points not going on the board. So technically Jordan's challenge should have been ruled illegal. So there are some procedural errors that could be looked at as a little bit nitpicky. It's kind of like a where do you draw the line situation with this challenge. A lot of people feel that Chance really won this first match. However, Jordan got his hand raised and the win. In match two, these guys had an awesome match. Burroughs hit 2 blast doubles, one for a takedown, another one for a step out. Burroughs then got another shot clock point to go to 4, but Chance Marsteller, hit 2 post high crotch takedowns. So he got 2 takedowns for 4. So Chance is in the lead late in the match on criteria 4-4. At the very end of the match, Burroughs gets super close to a takedown, but does not get it. The call is no takedown on the mat. Burroughs, again, after time has expired, throws another brick and challenges, and the crowd erupts in boos, thinking that Burroughs is pulling another fast one. Burroughs loses this challenge, and Marsteller actually ends up winning the match 5-4, so we are going to go to a match 3. This was very clearly that... It was very clear that Marsteller had won this match. This match is probably, if you've heard anything about this series, this is probably what you've heard about. In the final 36 seconds, the guys go out of bounds and both expose from their feet to their back. And a lot of people are saying it should have been Jordan's 4. A lot of people are saying it was Marsteller's 4. So the way the sequence occurred is that Jordan Burroughs is on the shot clock. He gets in on a double leg and he drives Marsteller right to the edge and almost takes him out. Marsteller does stop his momentum and lowers his level. His feet stay in bounds the whole time. Marsteller lowers his level and pops and kicks Jordan over for 4 points. Burroughs was winning 3-2 in this situation, but he was on the shot clock. If he lost the shot clock point, he would still be winning by criteria, but he didn't want to give up that point. Anyway, the initial call from the throws was that Burroughs was going to get 4 and go up 7-2. Marsteller's corner immediately challenged this call with a brick. So the announcers discuss it. They both feel that Burroughs is going to get the 4 for this, but it comes out that Chance Marsteller is going to get 4 for it and the shot clock point, which puts Marsteller up 7-3 with 36 seconds left on the clock. Now, the match didn't immediately start. Burroughs was not happy about this call. He was trying to challenge the challenge. He was trying to talk with the referees. Anyone really that would listen. He talked to the chair, he talked to the judge, he talked to the other ref. He was trying to get this overturned. He tried to even challenge the challenge. They would not let him do that. That's illegal. You can't challenge a challenge after they've already looked at it. So I do believe they got this call right. Burroughs gets in on his double. He's driving Chance the edge. Chance stops Burroughs' momentum, lowers his level and kicks him through. And what did it for me is somebody pointed this out on YouTube to me, is that as they stop, Burroughs bails on his double leg and puts his hands out to post, and Chance lowers his level and kicks him through, which shows me that Chance is initiating a new move and Burroughs is trying to defend that move, making it Chance's 4 points. So there's 36 seconds left in the match. Burroughs has to come back and get up his score up to 8. It's 7-3, and what ends up happening is Chance gets one more step out and wins the match 8-3 and upsets Jordan Burroughs. So Chance Marsteller is our representative at 79 kilograms at the World Championships in 2023. I'm super excited to see a guy like Chance Marsteller on the team. I said on Twitter last week that I think he has the best story in wrestling right now. He has had so much off-the-mat controversy, and he's had to deal with way more darkness than most people in the wrestling world have. When he was coming up, he was a young phenom. I remember watching his matches when he was in high school. He was like the #1 recruit in the country. He got into college and immediately started having trouble off the mat. Got removed from the Oklahoma State wrestling team, moved to Lock Haven, got in some trouble there, and was really in a bad spot. Chance is a recovering addict, and he's been very open about that. And it seems like he's very willing to share his story and talk about the challenges that he has had to deal with off the mat. And I think it's something that is great for wrestling. It's great to hear that story. It's great to hear someone who's struggled with so much off the mat stuff, life, addiction, and then comes back and upsets the king of the jungle to get on our world team. We need to hear more of his story. I love Chance's message and his mission about life. He talks openly about his goal being to be a great husband and a great father to his kids. I think that's the blue-collar message that we want to hear in wrestling. So I hope we get to hear more about Chance Marsteller's backstory, more about what his day-to-day life looks like, more about his struggles, more about his family, and more about his story. I personally want to see Jordan Burroughs wrestle through 2024 and make a run for his 3rd Olympic team. I'm sure he'll make a post in these next couple of days about what his future plans are or what he's going to be doing, but I really hope that he does make that run. He has meant so much to USA Wrestling and the American wrestling community for these last 12 years. I have been a huge Jordan Burroughs fan since 2011 when he won his first world championship. He single-handedly revitalized USA Wrestling. Back in 2011, our team was bad. In 2011, Jordan won gold, and he beat a 2-time world champion to do it, and Jake Varner took a bronze, and that was like a great year for USA Wrestling. We had 2 medals, and we hadn't had anything like that probably since like 05 or 06. Jordan went on this incredible run, up through now, and we have guys on the team like Kyle Dake and David Taylor. They would not be where they are at right now from a developmental standpoint without Jordan Burroughs. Jordan Burroughs kept those guys off the team for years. For years, they had to work and grind and find and figure out a way to beat this guy and elevate their level, and they're both world champions now, and David Taylor is an Olympic champion. He was also training with James Green, and I'm sure James Green credits Jordan Burroughs for helping him win multiple world medals, and I'm sure Jordan credits James for helping him stay at the top as well. And outside of those guys, I'm sure there's tons of other elite wrestlers that are wrestling for Team USA right now who say that Jordan Burroughs has pushed them or helped them in some way to get where they are at. It is a total joy as an American wrestling fan to watch Jordan Burroughs compete, and I hope we get to keep watching him compete for at least one more year. Thanks for watching this video. Again, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.